and today is a very good day for a championship for the National Skipping League. I am your host, Nathan Sawyer, and this is Sports 101. Today in our championship round, we have competitor Luke May representing the grand country of Russia. He has been stone skipping since he has been very young, training all of his life for this moment, and he's finally gotten to the championships, and he is looking forward to making his country proud. Next, we have Mr. Joseph Massaro representing the country of Italy. It's been 10 years since Italy has seen a championship in the NSL, and he is looking for a title to bring home. His mother, unfortunately, is in the hospital due to COVID, and he has dedicated his entire performance to her. It is a beautiful day for a skipping competition. We are out on the bluffs on Ontario Lake near Oswego, New York for this. Let's go to the field and see how the competitors are doing.
He's got the full form. Yes!
Joe, how does it feel? How does it feel?
It felt pretty good, especially with everything going on. I mean, it's just about focus right now, especially during times matters like right now. You just got to focus.
Right, of course.
You know, I got to practice my next one.
That I can actually skip.
Oh! That was forward! That was beautiful!
You can see the beautiful form that Joe has. It's all about the setup, really, when it comes to skipping stones. Perfect 360-degree turn right there. You can see the stone is beautifully lateral to the ground. Parallelism is beautiful, and he releases it to get the maximum amount of velocity and cut through the air. So there's minimal friction. Hits the water surface. You can see there's the first one, second one, third, and then the fourth one just barely. So that's 3 skips total, which is a beautiful practice round. Now, unfortunately, these points do not count because it is the warm-up rounds right here, but it's just good to show the amount of skill that Mr. Massaro has really gone.
No!
Was that one? But he's not a participant in our league.
Now, why is Luke May having so much trouble in this warm-up round? Well, let's first look at the form that he has right here. First of all, he's not really starting in a stationary position, unfortunately. He's losing a little bit of his footing there. As you can see, the release right here, as he releases the stone, it's not horizontal to the ground at all. It doesn't have that lateral discus flow that Joseph Massaro was showing. You can see that it has sort of a ride and spiraled out of control, which is not good for hitting the water, and it goes right in. Now, I know that the conditions out here on Ontario Lake are a little bit choppy. It's not the most ideal circumstances for skipping stones, but you know, athletes in the NSL have been dealing with choppy waters for years. I remember back in 2002 where there was this fog out on the lake, and it was almost impossible to really see the weather conditions, and it was just awful. But you know what? These people, they trained for this scenario, so there really is no excuse for this. Now, unfortunately, Mr. May is coming back from a shoulder injury back in the fall last year in 2019 as he was practicing. During the regular season, unfortunately, one of his teammates chucked a rock in a wrong direction, and it hit him in the arm, breaking his shoulder. Some tendons were torn as well, and unfortunately he had to have surgery. So this is from a long recovery. So he's not fully back up to health, but he's still pushing out there to get this title. Alright, I just heard that they are ready to start the national anthem, and so we are going to go out there and we're going to start the championships of the NSL for 2020.
Come on, Luke. Let's go. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay, we got some friendly competition now.
One reigning champion Joe Massaro from Italy steps up to the plate. And he also gets one skip.
He's got like 4 then. Shut up! Yeah, finally. Whoa.
The score for this
you got
new
the
round.
5 early.
Oh, did you see that? What an explosive opening for Russia with 3 skips. Italy is really falling behind. That just goes to show that the women's round does not predict what the actual championship will be. But we still have 2 more rounds to go in this final championship. So let's see what happens next.
If you don't get a skip, it's -1.
Yeah.
It's -1.
Oh.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was good. That was good.
All right.
He stays alive. He's staying behind. He is falling behind.
And there you saw it, round 2 with Russia coming in at 5 skips at the end of round 2. As you can see, there's only 1 technical skip during that second round, but because of the length that he got, the yardage, and because of the height that he achieved, that counts as 2 skips, as a bonus skip for reaching such an achievement. And as you can see, Italy, you can hear from the sort of the crowd, the booing, that Italy is not doing so well as they might have thought. They're only at 2 skips. Russia's ahead at 5. So Italy really needs to pull ahead with this last one, either get a really good run or really hope that Russia misses so that they get -1 points, goes back to 4 skips. But the way that it's looking, it doesn't seem like Russia is in any place to go back. So, with the reigning champion of Mr. May, we will see how round 3.
You gotta go, ready?
No, that's -1. So
I'm at 4.
it's 4-2. Mr. Massaro needs 2 to tie, 3 to win this. All right. It all comes down to this. That was 2. He has tied it. We go into overtime.
I'm not quite sure if I like that referee's call, actually. Can we have a replay on that clip? Yeah. Okay. There's one. Zoom in. Slow it down. I think that Russia should have challenged that call. I think, although they do only have 1 challenge per game, so going into over, but that would have been the game changer. I think they should have played that. Okay, that's close. I think there was only 1. I think there was only 1 skip. Yeah, because you see it hit there, and I think it was close enough. I think Russia should have thrown their. Challenge flag, honestly. But, I mean, it's too late now. But hey, we're at the halftime where we get to discuss about what happened in the first part. So what did happen in this game? Well, this was supposed to be the after show, but the after game show, now it's turned into halftime because we are going into the very first overtime game in the history of the NSL. This is a historical moment. I never thought we'd ever get to this point. So, it looks like that Russia had a very steady lead and then just somehow blew it on the last one and gave Italy a very manageable space to tie it or to go ahead and win, which they did not. They tied, and that's the ruling on the field that I'm getting at. And once again, I still don't really agree with that call, but I guess we'll just have to see how it goes into overtime. So the way overtime works, and this has never been done, but it's the first person to get to 7 skips however they want. It doesn't matter how many rounds it takes. It's just the first person to get the 7 skips in total. So there's that. However, there's a little catch in the overtime. If you miss a skip, it does not count as -1. It just continuously adds. So that's the difference between the regular game and the overtime games. Let's see if Italy can really keep this alive, or if Russia's just going to come back and whoop them in overtime. Let's go back to the game.
We're gonna be out here all day. I'm hungry. I'm bloody hungry.
All right, there we go. Russia's up first.
I feel good. I feel strong. Like bear.
There we go. Oh. All right, no go. Mr. Italian is up. Joe Massaro. Joe, is this one for your mother?
Damn straight.
Joey's mother has been suffering from COVID-19 for the last couple months. He hasn't been able to see her in years. Hopefully she's watching from her television in the hospital. Ah! Both zip. Nada. Alright, let's stand it up. Ah, zip again. Alright,
It's getting tense.
Joe Massaro is giving praise to his Lord Jesus.
Roman Catholicism, baby. Get a bad rap all the time.
Oh, alright. One skip.
He's showing some juice.
Don't touch my shit.
Alright. Russia's going. Oh! There must have been some slip up in that form. Mr. Massaro comes up to clinch this victory.
Yeah, we'll see about that. It's like B-Blade.
I just want to say that Stalin lived longer than Mussolini did.
Alright.
That's okay. We go
I just want to put that out there. And also Mussolini died hanging by his toes.
with his wife. Well, hang on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your
Hey,
guys.
social
No,
distancing,
no, no,
sir.
no, no.
Social distancing, sir.
Hey, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step back. I'm sorry.
At least Mussolini didn't have syphilis.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'll say it.
Whoa! That's just too far. I don't even have a response to that. I'm good. Now I have to win this.
I'm Sicilian. I'm just playing for Italy. Mussolini was a Sicilian.
All I know is that when I get home, I'm gonna celebrate with a big plate of chicken parm and spaghetti.
Okay. You gonna eat my mama's spaghetti while she's suffering in the hospital? Get this. Get
I
this.
sure am.
Get this shit.
I'll make sure I stop by your house to pick the tomatoes for the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh!
So good. 3 times in a row.
Alright.
Hey, whoa. I'd like to point out that we're in this position
I'm
because
gonna
we
rush
tied
this
it.
because I already know I'm gonna win. I'm winning 2-0, right?
Yeah. 2-0. This is the 3rd round. Oh! And we covered. 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
I skipped that.
Alright.
All right, let's speed this up.
Okay, hang on. I'll start writing this shit over there.
Let's speed this up.
Mr. May from Soviet Russia. There we go. He has the first point on the board, 3-1. Joe Massaro has a very steady lead of 2. Feels very confident. He just can't mess up. Oh, a nice ricochet off the way. Very good style.
He's just staying alive at this point. Just one skip is all I need. One skip is all I need.
4. Mr. May seems to be losing his form. This is the 5th round.
I spent $80 on form.
I'm choking.
At age 13, I was like, Mama, I need some form lessons. That's why if I failed today, it wasn't worth it.
Oh! Oh! I think that was 2. I think I saw 2 there. I believe that is.
Oh, I'd like to contest. I only saw 1.
Doesn't matter. Point to point.
We're gonna look at the replay.
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at the replay, looks like skips. Definitely skips once. Yeah. I don't know if it skips a second time. That's a close one. I'm happy that Russia used their challenge flag. Now, this is definitely the time to use it. See, there it hits the water. Oh, I think they're gonna say.
All right, the player from Italy threw the stone, made contact with the water. It skipped once. It did not skip
Oh
twice.
my
It's a
gosh,
1 point.
he
But
overturned
still,
it.
Current score is 5.
Oh wow!
Resume the
Unbelievable.
play. Please start the game clock at 10:22. This is round 6 out of 7. Joe Massaro. All right.
We're at 2 to 5.
I'll give him that.
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
Hey, am I even gonna do form? Yeah, I gotta do form.
Joe Massaro getting a little bit cocky in the last round. Oh!
That's game.
That was a beautiful kill.
That's game.
Good Joe, Mr. Massaro. 7 it is.
Listen, I almost didn't do form.
I
I almost didn't do form, but then I just thought about my poor mother sitting on the hospital bed, and I just say, no. Hey, don't ruin my glory, mister. I just poor mama with the meatballs sitting in that hospital saying, Joey, wow, what'd you do form? And then I was like, I gotta do form. Ricochet twice, bam, 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 slam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. May, what do you want to say about this?
Hang on, get this. Thank you, ma'am.
About this emotional loss for Russia against Italy.
I do not know if I can go home now.
You probably can't.
I truly fear for my life. So I will take quick vacation through Italy and stop at hospital to see Joey's mother.
Oh.
Oh, man. 14-day quarantine's what you had, and if you go in there.
I'll be violent quarantine, man.
All right, now who's my opponent?
An explosive way to end that tournament, and so championship goes to Italy. Thanks to Joe Massaro for being the long-reigning champion of the NSL this year, 2020. I'm Nathan Sawyer, and I'll see you all next time.